Man, have you ever had one of those dreams where you're driving, and no matter which way you turn, you end up back on the same damn road? It's this primal fear we all have. The fear of being lost, the fear of being trapped. That's the feeling the show From plugs you directly into. It's wild. You're just driving along, maybe with your family, you see a fallen tree blocking the road, you turn around, and boom, you're stuck. You're in a town that looks normal, but it's a cage. And when the sun goes down, these things come out of the woods. They look like people, but they're not. They smile at you while they tear you apart. It's a crazy, terrifying setup. So, what the hell is going on in this place? Is it supernatural? Is it some kind of science experiment gone wrong? People have been going nuts online trying to figure it out, and that's what we're gonna dive into. We're going to explore the big theories that actually have some weight to them. Think about this for a second. What if our reality is way more fragile than we think? What if there are places, little pockets of the world, where the rules just don't apply? The show makes you question everything. This isn't just about monsters and jump scares though, it's a deep dive into the human psyche. What happens when you strip away society, when you take away the hope of escape and you force people to live with a constant, nightly threat? Do they come together, or do they tear each other apart? So, the first big theory, and it's a powerful one, is that the town is controlled by the Fae. We're talking about old-school folklore here, not cute little Tinkerbell fairies, but the dark, ancient beings from Irish and European myths. These creatures were known for being tricky, for luring people off the path into their own hidden realms. They had strange rules you had to follow. You couldn't accept their food. You had to be polite. They couldn't cross a threshold unless invited. Sound familiar? The monsters in From can't enter a house unless a door or window is open for them. That's a classic piece of Fae and vampire lore rolled into one. The evidence for this is everywhere in the show once you start looking. The talismans, weird stones with symbols that keep the creatures out, feel like ancient charms or wards. They're not technological, they feel magical. The town seems to exist outside normal space and time, a place you can only enter by accident. Exactly how people in old stories stumble into the Fae realm. Alright, let's switch gears completely. What if this isn't magic at all? What if it's science? This is the MK Ultra theory. The town is a massive unethical government experiment, a completely isolated environment to study human behavior under extreme duress. The perfect laboratory. The townspeople are the lab rats. The government, or a shadowy corporation, could be testing psychological warfare. Social dynamics, advanced holographic or reality-bending technology. The biggest piece of evidence is the level of control. The road loops back. Electricity works, but doesn't connect to anything. It all feels engineered. Boyd, the sheriff, is former military. He runs the town with a strict, disciplined approach. The show hints at surveillance. Characters feel watched, not just by monsters, but by the town itself. Now, let's get philosophical. What if this town isn't a physical place on Earth at all? What if it's purgatory? This theory suggests that everyone in the town is dead or in a coma, stuck in a state between life and whatever comes next. The town is a crucible, a place designed to test their souls. Each person is forced to confront their past traumas, their sins, and their deepest fears. Think about it, so many of the characters are haunted by something from their previous life. Boyd is dealing with the loss of his wife. Tabitha is grieving her dead child. Jade is wrestling with his own arrogance and greed. The town seems to manifest their personal demons. The whole experience is a moral test. To escape, you don't find a road out. You achieve some kind of spiritual breakthrough or redemption. This one is a total mind-bender. What if the town is an alien enclosure, a human zoo? Think about it from the perspective of a hyper-advanced alien species. They find this interesting little planet teeming with these emotional, chaotic creatures called humans, so they grab a few, put them in a carefully constructed habitat that mimics their natural environment, and then they study them. Or worse, they hunt them for sport. The monsters are the predators, or maybe they're the zookeepers. It's a cosmic game. And we're the pawns. The laws of physics are bent, but in a way that feels controlled and deliberate, like incomprehensible technology. The faraway trees, portals that transport you instantly. It feels less like magic, and more like advanced teleportation technology we can't comprehend. Okay, this theory is one of the wildest, but it fits surprisingly well. What if the town itself is alive, not haunted, Not an experiment, but a single conscious, living organism. The houses, the trees, the roads, they're all part of its body. It traps people like a Venus fly trap catches insects, luring them in and then feeding on them. That would explain why it seems to play with them, giving them moments of hope before snatching them away. The storms, the changing geography, the trees that move over. An intelligent, responsive environment. The monsters could be its antibodies, or its digestive system, but their human-like intelligence complicates this. They speak and torment with intent. If the town is one being, what's its ultimate goal? It seems like an awful lot of complex work just for a meal. Or is it? Or is it? Or is it? So after digging through all these theories, where do we land? The truth is, the show is so brilliantly constructed that no single theory fits perfectly, and that's probably the point. It's a mystery box. Folklore, sci-fi, psychological horror, spiritual allegory. The most likely answer isn't one of these theories, but a complex and twisted combination of several of them. It could be an ancient, fae-like entity that is being studied by a human organization, or manipulated by a non-human organization, all taking place in a pocket dimension that acts like a form of purgatory. But maybe the question, what is the town, is the wrong question. The real focus of the show is always on the people. From is a character study under extreme pressure. Boyd, the Matthews family, Jade, courage, sacrifice, love, paranoia, selfishness, cruelty. The town is just the stage. The monsters feed on despair. Survival is hope, rules, and each other. They get you to give up, to open the door. The only way to survive the night is to hold on to hope, to trust in the rules, and to trust in each other. It's not just about finding a way out, it's about finding a reason to keep living. Whether it's a government experiment or a demonic realm, the human response is what matters. Ultimately, From thrives on questions, not answers. It asks us to look at the darkness and not flinch. Community is our greatest weapon. The rules we create are only as strong as our will to follow them. The theories are fun, but they're how we engage with the deeper story. The mystery is the hook, but the exploration of the human spirit is the reason we stay. And in a world full of monsters, the most important thing you can do is hold on to your humanity.